Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome to DarkStone. This is one of my favorite games growing up. Now, it's a PlayStation 1 game. The graphics are not the greatest, as you can see. So I kind of just want to do a series where I just play some of my favorite games from one of my, oldest gaming stations that I started with. So a whole bunch of different classes. I mean, this is essentially going to be a very, very crude Diablo-like type of game. But I don't really mess with any of these other ones. Maybe we will later or something else. But I'm going to start with the Warrior Boy because he is by far my favorite. And we'll just give him the good old name, Bob. How can you go wrong with Bob? Bob will just be our little boy that goes on and conquers the world. So now we'll just have to enroll our character in a spot and begin a new quest, and we'll pick our Bob Boy. Unfortunately, we can't pick a whole bunch of the different places, mostly just because we don't have the levels yet, but once we get the levels, we'll be able to pick a higher
The ones who
difficulty.
banished him. Will they know how to quench his thirst for power and revenge?
Not sure that's how they wanted that to go. So essentially what's going on here is it's an area, some town, some place, and this bad magic is in the area. It's consuming the town and bringing a bunch of different curses and stuff to it. And you're essentially coming in, gonna kill all the bad guys and save them from this evil magic dragon boy. So we're essentially gonna go and slay that dragon at the end of this game. Alright, so here we are in town. As you can see, these are not the most glamorsome graphics here. We got a bunch of little places here that we can buy various different things. This guy is selling a bunch of different skills where we can learn how to do stuff. This is essentially your magic lady where you get to buy different spells, different potions, all this kind of stuff. And what else do we have? Yes, we have Food Boy. So you get to buy a bunch of food because for whatever reason they figured hunger was a good idea for this game, but it is what it is. Get a cure from this lady, but then she also identifies stuff from you and releases spells. So essentially it's like a cleric, I guess you could say. And then the typical blacksmith where you get to buy a bunch of different stuff and you get to pick from different classes. We won't buy anything here because essentially everything that we would buy it will be no good very, very quickly. So we already have some stuff in our bag, so we'll just equip that stuff, put this into our belts. We don't have to eat any food yet. As you can see, we don't know any spells, but we can find all of those spells. And we don't have any skills unlocked either. Now we'll have to purchase all these skills. We won't necessarily be able to find them, but that will not really be a problem for us. And one of the things that I definitely don't miss about PlayStation 1 games is loading screens. So many loading screens, and they always take forever. Never really went that quickly, but I guess it was a good chance to run up, grab snacks, do whatever. But soon enough, we'll jump right in, and we'll have this outside world here where we'll essentially run around. Oh, wrong buttons already. There we go. And we essentially just go out and kill a bunch of baddies, and we essentially want to look for the first levels. Alright, so if we look in here, we got our map, and in here we'll see like opening to level 1. And we essentially just want to go through the levels and find gear and different artifacts. But essentially each area... I'm gonna get my butt kicked here if I'm not careful. But essentially each area will have some sort of issue with it that you need to solve, or find a riddle, or find a magical solution. And by finding all of that stuff, you'll essentially complete the area. So you just have to go through levels 1 through 5 in each area, get the thing, complete the item, and then you'll be able to move on to the next area. And it's level scaled, so that way as you progress through the levels, it will get more difficult. Now, I didn't want to use my health there, because as soon as you level up, just like Diablo, you get all of your health back, and we are going to slam everything into strength to start, just so that way we can use all the best warrior gear and just be able to increase our attack and damage stats. So as you can see, it's not really the most detailed thing in the world, but I loved this as a kid, and I just wanted to re-experience this. And essentially what I'm going to try to do, and it won't happen very quickly, but I want to be able to make my person so strong that I can one-hit the final boss. Now it's definitely going to take quite a few playthroughs, but I think we'll be able to get there. And much like Diablo, you do get rewarded in this game by essentially checking every single location, because you'll find different things. Obviously you'll be leveling up and you'll get stronger, so unfortunately we will have to explore every single nook and cranny of our dungeons and such, just so that way we pick up all the goods, we get all the gold, we can buy all the latest things, we have the chance to find equipment that we're going to want to use. So now that we actually found a couple more things, we'll be able to apply this guy to increase our defense, and we'll be able to put magic potions or mana potions under our belt to use those as well. Not that we have any spells, but we very well could find a spell here to learn to use. Typically I usually end up going with the healing spells, mostly just being warrior class. You just kind of run into situations like this and wreck people's day, but sometimes they can wreck your day, so it's good to have a healing spell on the ready. We're going to go into this room before we run away. And with the way that the camera is constantly spinning and turning, it is not necessarily the easiest to track in the map. Now, if somebody out there knows how to stop it, let me know. But I think it's just the setting on how this particular one works. Because we could go through different camera settings, but they're not exactly the nicest.
Yes.
So we could go to overhead, but I don't like that at all. And then this is just a little too close. I think that little step back makes all the difference. So here we got a spell book, and we get to learn reflections. Not sure exactly what that's going to do for me, but my guy seemed pretty excited about it. But we can apply this to Magic 1, and let's see what it's going to do. Oh, I see. Yes, so this reflections would be essentially increasing my AC. Let's double check that. Cast a spell. Okay, now we do. Cast a spell, 13, 8%. Maybe it's a dodge increase. Not sure. But let's just smash this into our strength, and we'll just slowly get stronger. Which way do we want to go? We want to go this way, out this door. Lots of little things to get stuck on. Okay, so we've already done this area, and you kind of see how coming into different areas, it's not exactly lined up the same way you did last time. Ooh, lots of baddies here. I like that though. Good opportunity to get lots of XP and level up. I think I just picked up a scroll that you kinda always want. I didn't buy one the first time I was in town because I knew I'd end up picking one up here, but essentially it's kind of a rule of thumb I had when I was younger playing this game, is always buy a magic door before you leave town, so that way you can always come back to where you are. So it's kind of like a town portal from Diablo. Alright, come on, we want some good stuff. And it very much is a button smasher game. There's no combos or anything here, so it's not like you have to be skilled in button pressing or any combos or learn anything there. You just smash the attack and see what happens. Alright, what do we have here? So now we have found the entrance to level 2, but we just want to kind of clear out probably this last little corner before we go off to level 2. So that would be our entrance to level 2, but we're not going to go there. We want to make sure we get every single lick of experience we can from here. Come here, goblin boy. Let me end your days. Ah, helmet. That is good, because we don't have one yet, so we can put that on. Okay, we want to put the helmet on. It won't give us too much. Well, there's 5 out of 10, 3 out of 10. We'll go with this guy. It's light. And what other do? Oh, we didn't actually get magic door. I thought we got magic door, which is kind of disappointing because we kind of need magic door at some point. Actually, this one might do more damage. No, it won't do more damage. But we do have another level. Smash all of that into strength. Eventually, we will have to start adding things to vitality, but today is not that day. At least not at this point. Once we start getting to like the higher levels, 6 through 10, we probably will have to add it into vitality, but I'm pretty sure we'll be pretty set and pretty solid just to continue with adding more and more strength to this guy to start. Because ultimately, to meet the goal I'm looking for, to one-shot the final boss, I need to have so much strength it's going to be ridiculous. And when we get further into the game, you will have potions that actually add attributes. So you don't necessarily need to level up, but you can just buy these potions. So then it turns into a function of just getting lots and lots of money to buy lots and lots of potions. So let's see, what spell did we get? Berserk. That actually probably is going to be fairly lovely for our class. Put that onto Magic 2. I guess we do have another level. More strength we go. And
I do not
let's
have
see.
enough mana.
Not enough mana for Berserk. Let's see. It doesn't seem as helpful. Oh, it's lots of running though. I love the haste. That is solid. Get through things fairly quickly. Okay, what's going on here? Torch. We don't really need the torch. Ah, here's the baddies I was looking for. We'll just go berserk on these guys' asses. Pick up my gold. Goblin boy, you're dead. That's it on this side? That appears to be. Missed stuff on the other side, but we'll get back to there. Wasps. Gross. Oh, come on, hit him. That's a room of nothing. But you can definitely see, like, we're not really in danger of dying here. At least not the way this is currently going. So we're definitely not in need of any vitality. So that's off to level 3 once we get everything cleared out here. Come on, go in that door. Ah, the mirror. So that there, the mirror, is a quest item that I will actually need to complete this area. So sometimes your quest or your story items for this area is just hidden in a chest somewhere in one of the levels. So if you don't explore all the levels, you might not necessarily find those bits and could really get stuck trying to find something you don't even know what you're looking for. I can't remember if they have traps. I think they do, but significantly further on in the game before they really start pulling any dick moves on you. Alright, what have we not unlocked? Gotta go all the way back to that room. Ah. Perfect, another spell book. What spell will we learn today? Healing. Wow. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Put that on magic spot 1. Did I not change that? Magic spot 1. Thank you. And all into strength. Bam. Now we do have 21 AC or armor. We do 4 to 10 damage. 12% accuracy, I think that is. Or that it's like chance that they'll miss. I'll have to double check and look all of that up. Okay. That wasn't even the room. We just forgot to do these ones. We're looking for this room here. There we go. Look at all these baddies we get to slaughter. There's another level for us. Some more gold, please. Thank you. Scroll. Okay, so this is where, now that my pack is full, I'm gonna need a magic door to go back to town. But I don't know if I have one. So we'll eat some food, pick up the scroll, and hopefully it's a magic door scroll. Ray. It is not. Well, that kind of sucks for us, but oh well. Once we find a magic door scroll or a magic door spell, we will then jettison back to town. But in the meantime, let's jump off to level 3. Actually, where's Skeleton Boy? I want my XP. Come back here. Alright, level 3 it is. Let's go. Where are you? This way. Onward and upward. Okay, level 3. Getting shit I can't pick up. I love it. Give me a magic door scroll, please. Okay, so you're a book. And what are you gonna be for? Drop you. Pick up the book. Magic door.
Wow.
Perfect. Exactly what we're looking for. And you will go into magic door slot, spell slot number 2. And this now will take us back to town where we will be able to sell all of the gear that we have, maybe buy something better. Not that we really should, but probably invest a little bit into our skills is probably what we'll do. Or maybe we'll buy a spell if we want a spell. So now that essentially takes us right back to town. And we have 3,500 bucks. And we can upgrade our trade, get repair, learning. Might as well just do a whole bunch of them there. We won't be able to afford any spells here. And I believe you can upgrade your spells when you get more books. But now that we have the spell for Magic Door, we don't have to worry about buying the scroll. So cure, get all hopped up on some good meds. Now we can sell all the junk that we don't need, which essentially is lots of it. So see, these 2 items only sell for 1 gold. Those all need to be identified, which this lady will do. So we'll spend 250 bucks to identify these. And with that, we should be able to sell these for a little bit more money. Perfect. We can repair our goods, which isn't a bad idea. We could upgrade some stuff, but it's just not going to be worth it at this time. And really, even to buy stuff, yeah, we could buy this, which is going to be a 3 to 10. You can get 8 there. We can't afford that guy, actually. Ah, what the hell? Let's buy the upgraded sword. Now we just got to equip that sword. So now we got that guy there that we will now go and sell. So now we should have enough money to buy some more skills. So now you'll be able to see that we have these skills here. Not that you can click on them to see what they actually do, but yeah. I think I'm just going to try and buy all of the ones that are the cheapest, and then eventually we'll max all those out. But now we can just jump right back into the magic door, and off we go right back to where we left off. It's quite convenient. And look at that. Look at all these one-hit quitters now. Alright, so we pretty much just started this level. Let me go in the door, please. And all of this is actuated by a D-pad, so the running is not the most accurate. So I will run into lots of things. Dead. And nothing. Oh, these are poison skellies? I don't like poison skellies. Poison actually kind of sucks, because I don't have the antidote spell yet. And I don't have antidote potions yet either. But another level. Let's just get stronger. It's all about the big boy damage here. I love that one-hitter quit us. They all do not stand a chance to the might of Bob. Oh yeah, look at this good old crowd here. So as much as the items here will be no good, and not exactly the cream of the crop, the key here is though is just the experience. Level up as fast as we can. And just by leveling up nice and quick, we might be able to get over 100 strength today. The way this is going. Okay, where are we going? You have to go up. I think that's up? Or sideways? Yeah, we definitely want to go this way. In we go. Entrance level 4, we already have that. Okay, so we just have to pretty much check out that one room and then we can go off to entrance level 4. Open a sesame. Oh, this is entrance level 4. We haven't even been here yet. It just looked like we had been. I didn't see if that was a book or a scroll. Ah, Ray of Injury.
Wow.
We're actually completing the collection of spells pretty quick here, which is actually kind of nice. So you can see how there's like a 1 up, like a Berserker 1. I believe that's the level. So as we get additional books, we'll be able to continue to level up the spell, which will just increase its effectiveness and reduce its mana cost. Alright, we are all set to go off to level number 4. Level 4 awaits. And we will just rock this place. Where are all the baddies? Alright, so we already have too much stuff. So off to town we go again. It makes a little bit of back and forth, but having the gold is definitely worth it. Especially in the earlier game where you can just buy all your skills up pretty quickly. It's beneficial. So that's why it's worth going back and forth. Later in the game, not so much, but definitely in the early take of this game, yep, you want to make sure you're going back and forth quite a bit. Cure me, whatever. We don't want that angle. There we go. And let's sell all of our junk. We don't want the X. I mean, ideally that would be better, but we're gonna find better things. It's better just get the money. So now, if we really wanted to, if it had that same rags, we would be able to purchase and have a good time with that, but it does not. It does not have the same power. So we'll just repair all of our junk. And off we go to buy more skills.
Yes, yes.
Probably just want to max out
Yes,
learning as much as I can.
Yes.
Oh, it's only 2 levels? I thought maybe it's just I have to continue to keep going in the game to unlock more skill discipline. I don't think they let you just get everything right away, because then you probably get a little bit too OP, but once we start going through like the novice and all those other places, we'll be able to upgrade even faster. Now, the one thing that I'm a little bit concerned about is I did do a trial run in a playthrough before, and that character wasn't there. So I'm slightly concerned about when I go to save this, if this is going to remain. So I might have to figure that out the hard way, but we'll start this, and we might not pick up on the exact same character in the exact same location. I might have to do a little bit of catch up in the background if something goes wrong, but that's just the nature of doing this stuff. I don't like the spiders. The spiders are not my favorite.
Yes.
Mostly because the spiders poison you, and I hate the poison. Not that it's really doing too much damage, so I'm not too concerned about it yet. More strength, make me stronger. I just want to be stronger. Yeah, like that's 1 damage. Come on, come out the door and fight me. Die, Mr. Spider. Nothing, all that for just a couple jars. Ooh, it's a ring. And an amulet. That is very nice. We will have to identify that. Unfortunately, I do not have a scroll or a spell to identify items yet. But speaking of which, maybe this guy will tell me. And Antidote.
Wow.
Okay, I'll learn that. Actually, I will just take... Oh, +2 to all attributes. Yes, sir. Thank you. I guess you don't do anything, so we'll just slap you on. I'll drink you so I'm not poisoned anymore. Sweet deal. I think I missed a door over here. Oh, just a baddie. Must have been hanging out in the back. Lots of rags around here, but we'll eventually start getting better armor. Come on. Stop getting caught on things.
Yes.
Another book. What do we got? Magic missile.
Wow.
Okay. We'll take the magic missile. And another level, and more strength. It's all about that big boy damage. Eventually we'll need big boy health, but we'll start with just big boy damage to start. Oh, that's a lot of baddies. Didn't stand a chance for the all-powerful Bob, though. There's that hitbox. I would not say these were the smoothest of games. But they still had some character to them. I think this is gonna be the room with the dude in it. No, it's not. Ooh, they were doing some big boy damage. Maybe I should do some vitality at some point here. Nah, it's all strength. Once we get 100 strength, then I'll put some into vitality. And off we go back to town, because we got a full backpack. Gotta empty that full backpack. Whoa! Hello, sirs. When did you guys come in here? I thought I cleared that room out before I went to town. The Fountain of Youth. There we go, that's where we want to go. So that is back that way. So essentially what's going to be in the Fountain of Youth is this guy that's complaining that he's not good looking, but it's actually the mirror that's been lying to him. So, I am so ugly, I'm so old. Even on my wedding day, I look at myself in this mirror and I felt so ugly, so old. My betrothed would have run away in disgust, so I came here to try and find the Fountain of Youth. But sadly, it's all dried up. So now that that's happened, essentially, we're going into a pack. We're going to give him the mirror. Ah, yes, I understand now. It's because of this mirror. In fact, I haven't changed at all. The image reflected by this mirror is a lie. Thank you so much. You saved my marriage. Here, take this cursed mirror. So, now we've got this cursed mirror from him, and essentially does the opposite. There's some writing carved on the back of this mirror. I am the mirror of lies. The beautiful will appear ugly, and the ugly beautiful. Now, why that guy couldn't figure that out to start and needed me to come down and give him a different mirror, I don't know. Maybe, he just couldn't read, but it is what it is. And now, essentially, we could go all the way back one level at a time, but we're not going to do that. We're going to magic door to town, and then we're just going to run and exit the town. That way we don't have to run up from level 4 to level 2 or level 3 to level 2 to level 1, and then back outside. We can just take a little shortcut here, save ourselves a little bit of time. The other thing that I can do is, because this area kind of just stays unused, I can drop all of these here. And they'll kind of just hang out here, and I can pick them up whenever I want them, and then reuse them whenever I kind of need them. Now, most of the time, once you've found the spell, as in those books, and you've learned the spell to then use, the scrolls don't really mean as much. But again, I've also never really been much of the magic type. I'm very much more of the hack 'em, slash 'em, kill 'em with your sword type. So I usually stay to that and lane and never really venture outside of that. So we found level 1 there. Now as we explore to this darker side of the map, mostly down over here, we will find this little village. And now, within this little village that we'll come across, there's these guys here. Mika the Witch was once the most beautiful woman in the land, but she was as cruel as she was beautiful. One day she swore to turn to stone any woman who dared to be more beautiful than her, and apparently still ugly, and her promises still stand. Oh, don't dodge my attack. So the witch essentially turned this lady into stone. So it says it's a statue of a woman, but it's actually, I believe, the bride of the person we just talked to that was down there getting all sad about being ugly. So the witch is actually inside this little forest here. Oh, I can't help myself. I must kill enemies when I see them. Give me your experience. Give me my level. Ooh, that sounded like a ring. No, no ring, no. Sad. There's my level. Oh, hello, sirs. And giant bugs. Let me end you. Alright, so now we get to go in here, talk to the little old witch. If you have come to ask me to break the spell I cast on the woman of the village, I tell you I refuse. I would only change my mind if you manage to bring back my youth and my looks. And lucky for us, we have this lovely cursed mirror, which now makes her look beautiful. Oh, look how beautiful I am, and how young I look. My skin is so soft. Oh, and do it, take the curse off. Do it. Well, first, we gotta get stronger. Oh, it's unidentified. Not that we can do anything with it. You could try repairing it, but that usually is no good. So now, if we go back to the little town, after we swat some bugs. Come on, go, 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 go. There we go, killed that boy. Oh, he was still falling down. But if we come back to the village, they should be all set and should not be a statue of woman. See, it's all thanks to you that I'm a normal self again. Ta-da! Who do you gotta talk to? Yes, there we go. Rob, well done. You dealt with Mika well. Since you gave her the lying mirror, she thinks she's the most beautiful woman. Thank you. The women of the village are no longer at risk. So, did he give it to me? He did. So, it wasn't really clear that that's who you had to talk to complete this mission. But essentially, when you complete the missions, you get these crystals. So now I have this crystal of wisdom. And once you have the crystal of wisdom and you collect all the other crystals, then you can go and enter Drake's lair to go kill the dragon. I know it's a little bit of a roundabout way of doing it, but that's how a lot of these early PlayStation 1 games kind of were completed. So now here's Sebastian, who's essentially the wizard that's kind of guiding you along this journey. What a feat, you have found the Crystal of Wisdom, but there are 6 more crystals to be found before you can prove that you're the chosen one. Once you've found all of the crystals, bring them back to me. I will then be able to take you up to the might of Kalbala and make the time orb appear. See you again and good luck. So that's essentially what would end up doing, is getting that time orb and away we go. So I'm not really going to explore up there, it's not necessarily required. So as you can see, we're pretty much done with this particular area. Now we're going to go off to the next area, which then will be the next set of missions. But I will use that for the next episode. So this is where I'll end this one, guys. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.